E aí, pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui quem fala é o Herbert. Vamos dar sequência ao Alan Wake 2.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. Oh dear. You.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hello.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Nope.
O bilhete interno diz: estamos juntos nessa. Figura heróica. O que quer dizer? Quem deixou isso? Encontrei uma lancheira estranha. Quem deixou isso aqui? É melhor eu ficar de olho à procura de outras. Os Bookers descreveram vários agressores com máscara de cervo, entoando cânticos e enfiando facas no cara.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Que diálogo esquisito. Deixa eu só ver aqui o que a gente tem.
I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Ali é o quê? Que tipo de seita?
Makes sense.
Joias podem ser usadas como um indicador sutil de filiação. Mas isso aqui não é sutil. Um distintivo de orgulho? Qual é o objetivo? Marcar território? Dar um aviso? Parece pouco original, tipo algo tirado de um filme de terror.
Nope.
Uai, achei que membros da seita usavam máscara de cervo. Ah, ok. Mentalidade da seita. Se estão escondendo os rostos, não se estabeleceram o bastante para operar abertamente. Relação com a festa do cervo. Grande quantidade de suprimentos dispostos numa mesa.
Yeah.
Isso é um monte de equipamento simplesmente dando sopa. Há quanto tempo estão aqui? Tá bom, vamos lá investigar o corpo do Nightingale.
All set?
Vamos ver se dá pra falar com mais alguém aqui.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
A jukebox está quebrada. A pobre coitada não aguenta mais tocar a mesma música tantas e tantas vezes. Eu sou tão fã de Conknut como qualquer pessoa. Fala sério. Tô até agora pensando no diálogo com essa atendente aqui.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Os assassinos escreveram isso no coração? Como? Não consigo entender o que diz. Palavras inelegíveis no coração. Peito aberto, algo visível dentro.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Tatuagens no corpo e no coração. Como os assassinos tiveram tempo, não faz sentido. Como suspeitava, parece que algo foi colocado lá. Parece que Nightingale resistiu antes de ser contido.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Causa do inchaço desconhecida, tatuagens estranhas na pele e no coração. Uma página colocada na cavidade torácica. Causa da morte. Traumatismo no tórax é claramente a causa da morte. Algo foi inserido.
same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Tente ficar na luz para os inimigos não detectarem você.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Refúgios vão restaurar parte de sua saúde. Se você sair ou atacar de um refúgio durante um combate, ele ficará indisponível temporariamente.
Now.
Eita!
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished. He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell?
hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Saga estava de volta a Cauldron Lake. Ele estava lá também, Nightingale. Era, mas não era. Um possuído, uma criatura da escuridão. Ele estava além do alcance dela, onde uma outra realidade estranha, o lugar obscuro, se fundia com a nossa. Esse lugar e o lugar obscuro. Uma lona jogada por cima, afogando tudo sob ela. Uma inundação de escuridão, enchendo tudo, estragando, apodrecendo. A página chama essa área de justa posição. Saga tinha que perseguir Nightingale na justa posição. Encontrar um caminho seria difícil. Exigia passos precisos, um ritual. Saga aprenderia. Deter o monstro, o trabalho dela. Antes que ele matasse de novo. Ele estaria lá dentro, esperando-a. A sala de autópsia estava uma bagunça, como se uma bomba tivesse explodido. Nightingale procurava Saga. Não a enxergou sob a luz. Passou por ela. Possuídos não conseguiam enxergar com luz intensa. A luz os machucava. Machucava a escuridão neles. Tornava-os vulneráveis. Eu aperto o botão. Ele faz clique. Me mostre o clique. As luzes se apagam. Mas tem alguém em casa. Hemingway, te trouxe aqui, bruxa. Saia da minha casa, Nightingale gritou. Uma onda de terror atravessou a cabeça de Saga. A terrível verdade. Nightingale não tinha coração em seu peito. Mas ali estava ele, matando, um monstro. O mundo tinha se desequilibrado. Você se via sem conseguir sair do outro lado do espelho. A vítima era um dos seus, o agente especial do FBI, Robert Nightingale. Desaparecido nesse local 13 anos atrás. Agora ele aparecera de repente, mas foi assassinado em um ritual brutal e sangrento no mesmo dia da chegada deles. E lá estava a página, esta página, a primeira página que tinham encontrado, não a última. O primeiro passo rumo às profundezas aterrorizantes. Verdades secretas tremulando sob o limiar. Ler as páginas, estas palavras, pareciam uma mensagem. Era uma mensagem. Alguém sabia que eles estavam aqui. O que estavam fazendo? Alguém jogava um jogo com eles, enganando-os. Um convite. Como poderiam recusar? A enorme ousadia desse mistério impossível apresentada a eles, mesmo que soubessem que acabariam se machucando. Acho que aqui não tem nada, não.
It doesn't budge.
Tá, então tem que ter alguma coisa aqui.
Must be locked from the other side. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Nightingale nos atacou. Um cadáver nos atacou. Eu usei a sensibilidade dele à luz para combatê-lo, mas ele escapou. Preciso ir atrás dele e descobrir que porra está acontecendo aqui. De acordo com a página, parece que Nightingale voltou para Coldon Lake. E ele é um possuído? Ajusta a posição. O quê? Essas páginas não estão fazendo sentido.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. You all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk.
Loucura mesmo.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Eita, o jogo fechou.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Take it easy.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
I can't force it open.
Eu sei que um de vocês está roubando papel higiênico. Eu tenho contado. A cada dia um rolo completo some do estoque. Furto é levado a sério por aqui. É uma delegacia, pelo amor. Qualquer dia desses vou te pegar no flagra. E pode acreditar que vou te expulsar. Que desgraça você é. Que tipo de maluco conta rolos de papel higiênico? Pelo visto, você tem bastante tempo de sobra.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been rung yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Encontrei uma caixa escondida da seita. Preciso ficar de olho para encontrar outras dessas. Caixa encontrada perto de um trailer em Caldon Lake. Uma caixa trancada de suprimentos da seita. Tem umas coisas úteis aqui.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Não é um único assassino, mas um grupo organizado. A seita da árvore. Agora, este caso ficou bem mais interessante. Eu deveria fazer um novo dossiê, começar do zero. A seita da árvore está realizando rituais para criar monstros. Eu não tenho uma explicação. Como estão fazendo isso? O que diabos está acontecendo aqui? Texto tatuado nas vítimas. Página de manuscrito encontrada na parte de dentro. A escrita tem alguma relevância aqui. Uma página onde deveria estar o coração dele. Texto tatuado no coração desaparecido. Não pode ser coincidência. Eu não acreditaria se não tivesse visto com meus próprios olhos. Preciso me aprofundar nisso. Tem que haver uma explicação.
No. Think, Saga.
O assassinato dele condizia com o das outras vítimas. Por que elas não viram monstros também? Não viraram monstros também?
Hello.
Hello.
Deixa eu só dar uma olhada aqui pela cidade, ver se tem mais alguma coisa. Vou voltar nessa lanchonete aqui.
I can't get through this. I need something to force this open. Rest easy, buddy.
Yako, we're going to Akugai's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming?
No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole.
Oh dear, I know what Yako needs. I'm a beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with Armavir.
Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Ahmabir.
Armavir is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way.
At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
It's not sad if it's intentional.
Ahmabir, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
Hey, how's it going?
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
Tá bom, vamos lá pro carro então.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic.
I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pullo, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Well, I need to get back to it.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Indícios claros de adulteração. O sinal foi desviado por um transmissor que não é nosso. Ajustei para que qualquer alerta venha para nós, mas definitivamente é preocupante. Vou fazer um relatório para o departamento de investigação. Deixei isto aqui para o caso de eu não ser a próxima pessoa a consertar este negócio. Se você estiver lendo, confira se houve adulteração. Talvez seja bom aplicar um revestimento de metal, mais seguro em volta do troço todo para os guaxinins não conseguirem alcançar mais.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, The word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Deixa eu só ver se tem alguma coisa aqui.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
O fusível estava instalado. Ela havia achado no meio das tralhas na floresta. Saga entrou na Witch's Hut. Algo a apressou. Uma presença familiar. Ela não conseguia situá-la. Algo esquecido há muito tempo. Ela tentou agarrá-la, mas já tinha ido embora. Do lado de dentro, uma luz intensa e objetos que chamavam a atenção de Saga. Chamavam a atenção em meio a crânios empoeirados de animais e ao caldeirão, como se a luz os tivesse manifestado, arrancando-os da escuridão. Uma mudança de realidade, cheia de significados ocultos. Uma garrafa térmica de café, um esfregão e um balde, um pôster na parede, e no móvel outra página do manuscrito. Algum tipo de assinatura? Será que eles queriam que esse corpo fosse descoberto? Ou é só uma marcação aleatória? A trilha de Nightingale levou a outra página. A página estava coberta por uma substância que minha lanterna queimou. Ela menciona uma tal de Witch's Hut. Acho que a página está tentando me dizer onde encontrar o fusível. Deve estar por perto da Witch's Hut.
Huh. Light is the key to stay safe. But for
Luzes
something more to be
intensas
revealed as
oferecem
well.
proteção. Ficar de olho em mais lugares como esse. Isto está inusitado. Isto está insinuando que a luz pode afetar a realidade? Ou Nightingale foi espantado pela minha lanterna? Essas pegadas não estavam aqui antes. Nightingale passou por aqui. Estou no caminho certo.
I need to find the witch's hut. This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted.
Sexta-feira. Mid me falou hoje que a família dela está de mudança. Que chato. Eu ainda nem falei que gosto dela. De que adianta agora? Ela disse que os pais querem achar emprego melhor e botar ela numa escola melhor da cidade grande. Acho que faz sentido. Quem quer ficar na merda de Bright Falls? Domingo. Falei para ela. Eu disse obrigado. Quero morrer. Segunda. Dei uma escapulida ontem à noite de novo. Fui até a casa grande perto do lago, em vez de ficar só olhando daqui como sempre faço. Em vez de ficar à toa, como sempre fico. Dane-se. Enfim, está acontecendo alguma coisa esquisita lá. Vou descobrir o que é. Volto lá amanhã, com equipamentos melhores. Aposto que consigo dar um jeito de entrar na construção, tirar umas fotos. Vai ser épico.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Sei que as coisas podem ficar um pouco malucas por aqui, mas se você sentir medo, lembre-se apenas que Alan está tomando conta de nós. O bilhete interno menciona Alan. Alan Wake? O que diabos são essas coisas? Bem, pessoal, vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. No próximo episódio a gente entra aqui na casa para ver o que a saga vai descobrir. Muito obrigado por quem assistiu e a gente se vê numa próxima.